Hi, this is Coach Caleb. Today I will be teaching you the key notes, the key things to take note of when you are shadowboxing, be it in boxing, be it in Muay Thai. So watch to the end of the video and hopefully you can learn something new, put it in your arsenal. Alright, so right here as we talk about key notes, I myself have a note right here. So for today we will do, we'll start off with Muay Thai. I'll teach you guys the notes, key notes for shadowboxing for Muay Thai. Then afterwards, I will transition to boxing. So in Muay Thai, what I like to do usually before we start is I like to go slow. So I just do relax, I flow with it, you move around in shadowboxing. Then I think about the opponent in front of me. I throw out one combo, do a jab, then I just relax, move around, you know, flow, teep. Move around. Then afterwards, when you're ready, you can do a 1-2 combo, jab cross. Then you move around. Then maybe a 3 combo. So it's kind of like a, you know, when you drive a manual stick car or like a manual vehicle, there's always a gear. So that's like a neutral, gear 1, gear 2, gear 3. So you just move it up. So gear 1, pop. Gear 2, pop, pop. Gear 3, pop, pop, pop. Then you move around. Then afterwards, don't forget don't forget to block. Make sure when I say visualize, really visualize your opponent in front of you. How is he moving? Make sure he doesn't just stand straight, right? He doesn't just stand in front of you, right? So you make sure he's moving around, you move around. So practice on your blocks, practice on your blocks, practice on your parry, and then afterwards you practice on your attack, pop, pop, knee, you move back. Then you just relax, you flow. What helps people as well when they shadowbox is that I found out that it also helps me is that you put on music. You start off with like those, not like classical music. You can do that, but you can start off with like those slow music first. So you flow with the beat, you flow with the music, and then if let's say a certain beat hits, then you jab, a certain beat hits, you switch your knee, certain beat hits, roundhouse, you know. And then afterwards you slowly speed up with the movements, and then you go pop, pop, attack, 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 you know, boom, right? Then not only attack, because your opponent, there are gaps, there are openings, right? Definitely when you attack. So make sure to also parry. So you think your opponent's in front, I jab, he's gonna block. Now he's going to return with maybe a kick, move back, switch, boom, right? He comes, parry the jab, then you jab, you follow up for cross, defend, boom. Really visualize it, because in the actual sparring session, you can punch the air, you can keep doing it, but eventually in the sparring session, more often than not, in reality, you're not always 100% going to, because your opponent is really moving around, and you're not going to always land the hit too, because your opponent's going to block, opponent's going to return. What are you going to do? You're going to just keep going? There's no way, right? So hit, and then make sure, boom, boom, come back, boom, boom, move around, it comes, boom, ooh, right? So that's that. Now, we're moving on to boxing. So for this part, this is the boxing segment. So boxing segment, you've got to focus more on the foot. So it's more of like the footwork and also creating the angle. And it's not really more of the square like Muay Thai, but you're more angular, so to speak. So you can, because you don't need to check kicks, right? So you can just move around, jab, and you move back, cross. Make sure to also work on your footwork, simple footwork. Just jab forward, cross backwards when you move back. Check hook, you know, slip, slide, and then you roll under, jab, slip. You know how you do in like actual sparring? That's the same thing. So I got my buddy right here, Coach Russell. He's gonna take on down. So I'm gonna show you guys like an example about how you should visualize and keep in mind next time when you shadowbox, be it in boxing, be it in Muay Thai. So this is just a simple exercise, just like shoulder tapping. So a simple tapping, I tap his shoulder, he has to move out, try not to tap mine. See, I'm moving around, and tap like this, then I move around, so I throw my cross, boom, see? So that's the idea. When I throw my cross and he tap my shoulder, that means I'm already hit. So now if we remove Russell out of the scene, now if we remove Russell and I'm just shadowboxing, I throw my cross, I want to make sure I come back fast. So then move, then I block. To pace yourself. Important thing, pace yourself. The next thing is for Muay Thai shadowboxing. Muay Thai shadowboxing for visualization. I got my buddy right here again. Russell, please come in. So instead, as I said earlier, for boxing it's more angular. We're going to do more rounded and square, right? Because there's kicks. So Russell, I'm gonna not kick you, but I'm just gonna bring up here. That means he's just gonna register that I've kicked him, his roundhouse, to his liver here. If I land here, that means I've low kicked him, right? So you can do the same and then try to shoulder tap me like just now. He tries, I block, right? Then I throw, boom. Then I try to tap his shoulder, then you have to block, okay? Ready, let's go. Try to, see, he parries. Boom, see? Then I throw my, boom, see, he blocks. So don't just attack. Make sure to block. Now, Russell, off the scene for me real quick. So that's what I'm saying. So make sure you throw your teeth, throw your kicks, then you block immediately. For example, if I throw my kick, step, boom, come back, block. Okay, jab cross, boom, come back, block. Right, knee, block. Right, elbow. Right, move back, things like that. And you can just use simple movements as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So take note, try to apply it next time in your session, right? Next time in your session. And let me know how it feels. What do you think? Did it work? Did it improve your game? Yeah, I'm really curious to know. Leave it in the comment section below. Leave a like if it did help you. And I'll see you guys next time. Say when you're shadowboxing, next time in your session, please, I advise you to I recommend you to use like weights. So maybe you say 1 kilograms up to 2 kilograms, not heavy weights. If you want, you can go ahead, but we're not really focusing on it. We're just focusing on getting into the movements, having a little bit more weight and resistance to it. So next time when you throw the hits, your hits are faster, it flies, you know. Then it just gives you your muscle memory and it gives you the extra weight. It develops the muscle strength when you throw your hooks, your cross. It could be the small the small rubber dumbbells, those small ones, 1 to 2 kilograms, around there, 1.5 kilograms. You hold it with your hands, you know, you shadowbox with it. Or you could also have ankle weight. You put your ankle weight, the weight around your ankles. So that's another pro tip that you guys can take note of.